Calibration no longer required, and welcome to another episode of Watch Along with CharFox. That's me. Now, this video has been released earlier and is brought to you by Nexus Kid. So, give the man some support, some appreciation, and say thank you. Because he provided invaluable assistance to me. And because of his help, I am now able to release this video at a much earlier date. So Nexus Kid, thanks. You deserve it. Also, no one can ever know what we did. Ever. With that out of the way, let's get started. Welcome to another episode of Watch Along. Now, today's episode will be Volume 2, Episode 3, A Minor Hiccup. So let's go ahead and get started, starting now.
There's a point where it dips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line up across and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. We can't just play with life mistake until they think we're ready. Our enemies are gathering, our storm is growing now. Now it's time to say goodbye.
Time card, freeze the moment. Really quick. So I mentioned earlier in a previous video that I saw the bunny girl walking with her crew, and I saw also Penny in the opening sequence for like not even a quarter of a second. And it turns out that she is with that general guy. And so she belongs to the army team. Atlas, yes. She belongs to Atlas. So she's there for the festival with the general and his bazillion troops. And she's combat ready. Just wanted to point that out. I just noticed that. Alright, time card resumed a moment.
So, Weiss, I was thinking after this, maybe we could go grab a bite to eat? And, I've got 2 tickets to that new Spruce Willis movie if you want to make the trip to Vale. I hear it's awesome. And then maybe after that we could study together? I mean, you're smart and I'm
And then timed that one wrong, I guess. Well, the stunning conclusion to the story will have to wait until next time.
Weiss, did you hear me?
No, yes. One day.
One day.
I thought that class would never end.
All right, guys, today's the day. The investigation begins!
I'm glad to see we're taking this
Cities.
so seriously.
Hey, we've got a plan. That's moderately serious.
Right. Everyone remember their roles? You and I will head to the CCT to check the Schnee records for any other dust robberies or inconsistencies. Seeing as I'm in the family, it shouldn't be a problem.
The White Fang has regular faction meetings to hand out orders and recruit new members. If I can get in, I can hopefully find out what they're planning.
I have an old friend on the shady side of town that typically knows everything going on in Vale. Getting information out of him shouldn't be too hard.
Great, we'll meet up tonight near Yang to go over what we found. Let's do this!
Yeah.
Son, how did you get up there?
It's easy. I do it all the time.
You do what?
I climb trees all the time. So, are we finally getting back at that Torchwood guy?
We are going to investigate the situation as a team.
Sorry, son. We don't want to get friends involved if we don't have to.
That's dumb. You should always get friends involved. That's why I brought Neptune.
Sup?
How did you even get up here?
I have my ways. Seriously though, can I come in? We're like really high up right now.
All right, I'll go with Weiss. Son, you can go with Blake. And Neptune, you can go with Yang since she doesn't have a partner. Everyone good? Actually, Ruby, why don't you go with Yang? After all, she is your sister. But Weiss, who would go with you then? Well, I guess Neptune could come with me. Nah. But... Wow! I forget how big the transmit tower looks up close. You should see the one in Atlas. That was the first one, right? Correct. Atlas developed the cross-continental transmit system to allow the four kingdoms to communicate with one another. It was their gift to the world after the Great War. Ooh, look at me. My name is Weiss. I know facts. I'm rich. Don't be a pest. Besides, the only reason we're here is because you like the tower so much. We could have just as easily made a call from the library. I know, but it's so cool. Oh, I'm gonna take a picture. Ah. Oh. You dropped this. Penny? Where have you been? We haven't seen you since the night at the docks. Sorry, I think you're confused. I've got to go. What was that about? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. You go make your call. I'll meet up with you later.
A
Wait!
minor hiccup.
Penny, where have you been? It's been weeks.
There seems to be a misunderstanding.
What? Penny, is everything okay? Penny, please stop! Look, I don't know what's wrong, but you have to listen to me. Those guys we fought at the docks, we think they're up to something big, something bad. I need you to tell me what happened to you that night. Please, as a friend.
It isn't safe to talk here.
What?
Hello, welcome to the CCT. How may I help you?
I'd like to go to the communications room, please.
Absolutely. Could you please place your scroll on the terminal to verify your identity? Perfect. Thank you, Miss Schnee.
Issues.
Welcome to the Beacon Cross Continental Transmit Center. How may I help you?
I need to make a call to Schnee Company World Headquarters in Atlas.
Absolutely. If you could head over to Terminal 3, I'll patch you through.
Thank you.
Hi, Mom. How are things back in Signal?
Thank you for calling the Atlas. Oh, Miss Schnee. Good afternoon. Would you like me to patch you through to your father? I think your sister Winter might be here as well.
No, thank you. I was actually wondering if you could find some files for me. I've compiled a short list.
I see. If you don't mind, what may I ask is this for?
School project.
There are some sensitive documents on this list, ma'am.
Well then, I'll be sure to treat them with care.
Right. Very well. The data's being transferred to your scroll now.
Wonderful. That will be all then.
Are you sure you wouldn't like me to patch you through to your father before you go?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well then, have a nice day.
Oh.
I wish I could help you, Ruby, but I don't know anything about those men.
Well, what happened to you that night? We were all together and then you just disappeared. Were you kidnapped?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Well, then where did you go?
I've never been to another kingdom before. My father asked me not to venture out too far, but you have to understand, my father loves me very much. He just worries a lot.
Believe me, I know the feeling. But why not let us know you were okay?
I was asked not to talk to you, or Weiss, or Blake, or Yang. Anybody, really.
Was your dad that upset?
No, it wasn't my father.
The Ep03 has been the standard security model of Remnant for several years. And they have done a fine job, wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? But the Kingdom of Atlas is a kingdom of innovation. And fine? Well, that's just not good enough, is it?
Hey.
Presenting the Elysian Knight. 200. Smarter, sleeker, and admittedly, a little less scary. These models will become active later this year, but they won't be alone. Now, the Atlesian military has always supported the idea of removing men from the dangers of the battlefield. However, there are still many situations that undoubtedly require a human touch.
Ruby?
So, our kingdom's greatest minds, in cooperation with the Schnee Dust Company, are proud to introduce the Atlesian Paladin. Now, we couldn't have them here for you today, but these mechanized battleships will be seen defending the borders of our kingdom within the year.
Ruby, maybe we should go somewhere else.
Penny? Wait! Where are you going?
Down here. She went this way.
Breaking the thing.
This way!
Oh.
Penny? Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Did you see that?
Do you think she's okay?
Penny, come back!
Can you call the police? Did she stop that with her bare hands?
Penny! Please! What is going on? Why are you running? How did you do that?
I can't. Everything's fine. I don't want to talk about it.
Penny, if you could just tell me what's wrong, I can help you.
No, you wouldn't understand.
Let me try. You can trust me.
You're my friend, right? You promise you're my friend?
I promise.
Ruby, I'm not a real girl.
Oh.
I will cling, I will clutch, I'll hold on to you, I won't turn away, I won't leave,
My eyes got hot all of a sudden for some reason.
will stay with you.
Salutations, that is so cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this because that was actually short. So we're doing this. We are gonna go ahead and get started on the next video right now. This is episode 4, volume 2, Painting the Town. Starting... What? Wait, I can't. That's crazy. And people were saying, oh, she was anchored to the building. There's no way, because if you're... I'm sorry, I gotta dramatize this right now, right here. Come here, USB stick. Alright, really quick. I got it. I just got it because there was just no way. Scientifically speaking, it was impossible. Okay, here we go. Alright. So let's say that Mr. USB here... Wait, where is it? Where's the camera? There it is. So let's say that Mr. USB here is Penny, right? And let's say that she anchored herself to the building. This is the building. Click. She's anchored to the building, right? Now let's say that the VTOL aircraft up here... there we go. Alright. If that VTOL aircraft was to pull... Penny would be lifted up. Alright. Once again, Penny is in the middle, anchored to the building, and the VTOL aircraft pulls, and Penny gets pulled with it. The string straightens all the way to the building. The only way it would stay straight if Penny was really heavy. Like that. Alright? I just had to say it. Because there's just no way. And then Ruby tries to like do her speed semblance, is it? She grabs Penny and she's like, let's go. And to the point where she loses consciousness because of the strain that it took a toll on her. What? Yes, that one, I called it. I feel proud. The only way she could bring down that aircraft is she's extremely heavy. And there you go. Sorry, I just... What? Let's go. Episode 4, Volume 2, Painting the Town, starting now. Relevations.
There's a point where it dips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line up across and there's no return.
I'm gonna try to stop it. Wish me luck. If I fail, we gotta keep going. No! I stopped it on the bunny. Wait. 2 taps. Here we go. Yes! There it is! There it is! There it is! There you go. Let's soak up that image really quick. Hey. Isn't that the operator that just talked to Weiss? There's that General James guy. I think his name is Ironwood from what I understood in the comments. And Penny. There you are. Shy and bashful as always. And nervous. What? The implications? I just can't. Oh man. So she's an android. Okay. Let me see if I can do another double tap because I want to stop at the scene for all the teachers because I really like the little glint on Ooblik's glasses. Here we go. Double tap. Yes! But no glint. Okay, so here we have the teachers. With Ozpin in the middle. Look at Ozpin. His pose. Ozpin's pose is so... The word I'm looking for is presence. He has such a strong presence in this scene. And I'm going to double tap for the glare, see if I can make it. Wish me luck. Yes! There it is! This guy, Ooblik. He has a glint. This guy. We got to keep an eye on that guy. And Professor Port. Faithful follower of Ozpin. Sorry, let's continue. This is getting to me a little bit. I'm getting excited. Here we go. So cool. Can't get enough.
Penny, I don't understand. Most girls are born, but I was made. I'm the world's first synthetic person capable of generating an aura. I'm not real.
Yeah, you are. You're totes real. Oh,
Of course you are.
There you go.
You think
Good
just
Ruby.
because you've got nuts and bolts instead of squishy guts makes you any less real than me?
I don't... You're taking this extraordinarily well.
You're not like those things we saw back there. You've got a heart and a soul. I can feel it.
Oh, Ruby, you're the best friend anyone could have.
Oh, I can see why you're
So hot in here, my eyes just keep sweating. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh, he's very sweet. My father's the one that built me. I'm sure you would just love him.
Wow. He built you all by himself?
Well, almost. He had some help from Mr. Ironwood.
The general? Wait, is that why those soldiers were after you?
They like to protect me too.
They don't think you can protect yourself?
They're not sure if I'm ready yet. One day, it will be my job to save the world. But I still have a lot left to learn. That's why my father let me come to the Vital Festival. I want to see what it's like in the rest of the world and test myself in the tournament.
Penny, what are you talking about? Save the world from what? We're in a time of peace.
That's not what Mr. Ironwood said.
Check down here.
You have to hide.
Oh, Penny, what are you doing? You don't have to go with them. I can help you.
It's okay, Ruby. They're not bad people. I just don't want you to get in trouble. Just promise me you won't tell anyone about my secret, okay?
I promise.
There she is.
Salutations, officers!
Why were you running? And what happened to the other girl?
What girl? I've been by myself all day.
You shouldn't cause such a scene. Are you okay?
Just a scratch.
Penny, your father isn't going to be happy about this.
Please, just come with us.
Yes, sir.
Those hiccups.
Come on, my friend's right in here.
And where exactly is here?
Hurry, close the door! She's coming!
What are you two idiots doing?
Junior, she's here. She's back. The one with the...
Guess who's back?
What is up?
Yeah, so could you define friend for me?
Stop! Nobody shoot. Blondie, you're here. Why?
You still owe me a drink.
Oh, what a woman. Sup?
Whatever.
Oh.
This is it.
You sure? You know, I'm just gonna take your word for it.
New recruits, keep to the right.
I don't get it. If you believe what you're doing is right, why hide who you are?
The masks are a symbol. Humanity wanted to make monsters out of us, so we chose to don the faces of monsters.
Grim masks? That's kind of dark.
So was the guy who started it.
Always sunshine and rainbows with you.
Thank you all for coming. For those of you who are joining us for the first time tonight, allow me to introduce a very special comrade of ours. I can assure you, he is the key to obtaining what we have fought for so long.
Thank you! Thank you! Please, hold your applause.
What's a human doing here?
I'm glad you asked, dearie. Now, I'll be the first to admit, humans are the worst. Case in point. So, I understand why you would love to see us all locked away, or better yet, killed.
Who's that girl back there?
So is he going somewhere with this, or...?
I'd like to mention the fact that you and I all have a common enemy. The ones in control, the people pulling the strings, the dirty, rotten humans that run our kingdoms. Government, military, even the schools, they're all to blame for your lot in life. And they're all pests that need to be dealt with. Fortunately, I'm the best exterminator around. No offense to any rodents in the room.
That's a paladin, right?
Oh, that's a big robot.
How did he get that?
As some of you may have heard, this right here is Atlas's newest line of defense against all the scary things in the world. And thanks to my employer, we've managed to snag a few before they hit the shelves. Now, many of your brothers have already moved down to our new operation in the southeast. If you'd rather stay within the city, that's fine. But if you're truly ready to fight for what you believe in, this is the arsenal I can provide you. Any questions?
We should get out of here.
All new recruits, please come forward.
Well...
I don't know.
How can you not know?
I haven't talked to him. I haven't even seen him since the night you first came in here. He paid up front, I lent him my men, and none of them ever came back.
So where did they go?
What kind of stupid question is that? They never came back. Who is this guy?
Don't worry about him. Worry about me if I don't find out what I want.
I already told you everything. Torchwick hired my boys, and I guess he wasn't happy with them. Which is something I can relate to.
Come on, Neptune.
We get everything we need?
Well, we got everything we can. Hopefully the rest of the team is having better luck.
What are we gonna do?
I'm thinking.
He sees us.
He can't see in the dark.
Don't let him get away!
Son, the window!
Stop him!
So you wouldn't have to have, oh, I don't know, some form of backup?
On it! Everyone!
Time card, freeze the movement. I'm sorry, really quick. That looked like a Zebra in Attack on Titan. Just pointed it out. Jaeger. Okay, sorry. I have to mention it. Time card resume. Now.
They got a robot, and it's big, really big.
I am not missing this.
She's such a weapon fire.
We're not like, it didn't eat him. He's like controlling it or
I think that was them.
Yeah, I got it.
That is scary.
You gotta slow it down.
Got it.
Hold on.
It's got
Dude,
me.
hang on.
Great! I'm in position! Freezer burn! Checkmate! Yay! Don't worry. With each hit, she gets stronger, and she uses that energy to fight back. That's what makes her special.
It was just fine, we lived in peace. The days were bright, they shine like gold. Our dreams came true, our path was clear. Safe
Bumblebee!
but every smile is not the same. Every heart is not
We have to slow it down. And how do you propose we do that? Ice flowers.
Just got this thing clean. Ladies, Ice Queen.
Hey.
Always a pleasure. Neo, if you would.
See you later, bye.
So I guess you got a new henchman.
Yeah, I guess she really made our plans fall apart.
No. Just no.
What? But you do it.
There's a time and a place for jokes.
Was this not it?
No, it just wasn't very good.
Well, at least I'm trying. Wait, where are Sun and Neptune?
They're probably fine, right?
Probably.
This guy owns like all the shops. Well, let's see. Well, that was a thing. That song in the end. The machines of war will fuel both sides. The hate is flowing. See it everywhere. Now it's time to die. I'm not liking this. I'm really not liking this. Huh. Well, we got 2 videos to talk about, and let's get started really quick before I lose my train of thought. What? First off, big reveal. Penny! I'm not a real girl. Yes, you are. Just because you have nuts and bolts instead of squishy guts doesn't make you any more different than me. Well said, Ruby. Well said. That was good. That was good. Oh man, let me give me a second to soak this all in, because it's something. I was gonna mention that Neo is probably some sort of bodyguard or something, because of the way she was standing next to the paladin when Torchwick was talking. It seemed like she was there for security. Like she also had some sort of presence, because she was just standing there looking around with her arms crossed. Okay. So, episode 3, minor hiccup. The hiccup, before I forget, the hiccup. When she lied, she hiccups. When she lied to Ruby, she hiccuped. When she lied to the soldiers, she hiccuped. She hiccups. A minor hiccup. There's been a lot of questions in the comments about who are these characters based on. I'm going to go with Pinocchio for Penny, because of the reference of a real girl and because of the hiccups and the lying. I'm going to go with Pinocchio for Penny. Because that's blatantly obvious. Alright, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So many thoughts going in through my mind right now. It's something. So, starting the episode, the teams split up and they each have a task to do. Weiss and RWBY are going to go to the communication tower, I think it was called. And Weiss is from Atlas. Now, I didn't have solid evidence about it, but now it's clear. She's from Atlas. And apparently, the Schnee Corporation has great control over Atlas. Because communication tower and the people in it, they know Weiss. It's just neat. And then it revealed her sister. Oh, it's another one. Winter, I think her name was. Her sister might be here. Winter, would you like me to patch you through? No thanks. Patch you through your father? No thanks. So it seems as if Weiss is trying to disassociate herself somehow from her family. Whatever the reason might be, I'm not exactly sure. But if we were to study her a little bit more and try to like put all the things that we know so far about her together, we can see that she doesn't like what she sees because of the song Mirror Mirror. The red trailer, the burden, it has a double meaning. I'm still on the edge about this. But if we go for the literal meaning of red, white, black, and yellow, for the red trailer, the song, the white says, white snow is always yearning, burdened by a royal task, I think it was. And so putting these things together, it seems as if Weiss has this huge family responsibility just on her. And because of the fact that she wants to kind of like veer away from her family by not talking to her sister, not talking to her father, it gives me the impression that she wants to make her own name. She wants to be her own self and not be who she is because of her family standing, if you will. If we look back at the song Mirror Mirror, it says, "Save me from the things I see. Won't you let me hide from me?" And that basically is kind of like telling us that she doesn't like, or she doesn't appreciate the fact that when people look at Weiss and they hear the name Shmi, that they automatically put her up on a pedestal and treat her accordingly because of her family status. Save me from the things I see. Won't you let me hide myself? So she wants to become her own person. And then we go back to tell me something. Can a heart be turned to stone? Will she become hard, cold, distant, lose herself in the process of trying to find herself? She is very intricate. Let me tell you something. Weiss is very intricate, and she has a crap load of what's the name for it? Sundara? Baka. She has a lot of Sundara traits, but she is very intricate and very complicated, and she has all these factors just fighting within her, and it's tearing her apart. It's driving her nuts, you know. So Weiss makes the call, gets the information, and you can see that it's tearing her apart because of her trying to put up the front in the elevator. She's going up and she's like practicing her smile. And then she goes. And then after the call ends, her smile turns into reality. And she is so affected by this. Oh, Wise. Wise. She keeps moving away from the pineapple scale in my book. She'll become a full-fledged character pretty soon because she has a lot of things that she needs to work out first. Now, Ruby meets Penny, and Penny is on the evasive. Oh, I don't know you. You must be mistaken. Sorry. And then, it's not safe to talk here because apparently she might have been being watched. And then they go and they see the weapons demonstration, and then Ruby is just, she's a weapon file. She loves weapons, and she's just mesmerized by it. But then it starts putting Penny on edge because, I don't know, maybe because she couldn't see Ruby's reaction to what was happening with the weapons demonstration. Penny got a little bit nervous and she said, maybe we should go. And then the soldiers spot her and the chase happens. And then Ruby, during the fleeing moments, tries to take Penny, but she can't because she is too heavy. And it puts such a strain on her. I know I mentioned this, but now that I got the time to talk about it, it put such a strain on her so badly that she kind of like, in a way, almost passed out. She lost her, I don't know what the word is in English, but her fortitude, her embodiment. She got this embodied. She kind of like limped out in the end there, and then Penny saves her life by stopping a truck with her bare hands. Yes. And then we move on to episode 4, where they give the explanation. And so her father, Penny's father, was building her on his own up to a point, and then Ironwood probably stepped in, and he's like, he saw the potential. He said in the weapons demonstration, these things need a human touch. But then he brought out that huge paladin, and that was a little bit, I don't know, off topic. Human touch. Maybe because there's going to be a human inside the machine, and it's so big and large to help protect the people that are inside the machine. So Ironwood steps in. He sees the development of Penny, and he's like, this is great. We could use her. Let's make her combat ready. And they equip her with this amazing set of blades with wires. And she's pretty hardcore. Penny is combat ready. So that's Ruby and Wise, and then we move on to Yang. First is Blake and Sun. They infiltrate the White Fang because Blake understands the markings and where things are. And we get a glimpse of what exactly is going on. So I'm going to make a small mention here. Listening to the song that just played at the end there, the machines of war will fuel both sides. Now, originally I mentioned that there was going to be a war, and I was like, oh, war against who? And then I thought about it, the faunus, and it's shaping. It's taking the shape that it might be a fact, or no, I don't want to say a fact. It might be a possibility that there's going to be a war coming up against the faunus. Now, I think that is completely unnecessary, and I understand that humans have not been really supportive and accepting of the faunus up to this point. But as Professor Oobleck said, dreadful, simply dreadful. This is the sort of behavior that leads to violence. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Or that's exactly what's taking place right now. Things are escalating between both factions. The humans are all getting concerned, and the faunas are getting geared up. So they understand what is at stake. They have stolen several of these paladin units. If I remember correctly, I think Torchwick mentioned that it's from the no, it said Atlas. No, he didn't say Schnee. I thought Schnee manufactured weapons too. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because they seem to have a lot of reach and power. It seems almost as if they're like this global conglomerate of sorts, where dust is the main primary manufacturing thing that keeps them flowing. But maybe they have like small subsidiaries where they manufacture other sorts of things. They get discovered, they escape. Torchwick boards the paladin and chases after them. And then they call for help. No, sorry, Blake came after, well, it was an in-between. Yang and, okay, let's talk about Yang and Neptune. They went to the guy's junior's bar, and they mentioned that he came here, paid me for some men, and then he left, and I never saw him or his men, him or my men again. And I noticed that in the yellow trailer, you can see Torchwick, after he finishes talking with Junior, he kind of like walks away. And I'm going to say that's where that event happened. What are the chances that Ian comes in right when Torchwick is finishing communicating his little request to Junior? That's cool. So apparently Junior doesn't know anything, and they end up leaving. And then the fight scene with the big paladin. Apparently Team RWBY has not been slacking off. They were organized. They had tactics. They had call-outs, and they had strategies as far as attacks. And that was really cool. I heard ice flower. I heard bumblebee. I heard checkmate. I also heard ladybug. So white and black, red and white, black and red, yellow and black. But there's more. Is there more combinations? 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are there 8 combinations that are possible with those colors? Ooh. Awkward. So they've been busy. They were practicing their strategies and their movements. And Yang apparently can take a huge beating. I forgot. Never mind. Neptune can fight. Oh, Sun. Sun actually, he released energy figures of himself, and that was really interesting. I noticed Blake at some points she would like fade out, and then she would keep on fighting, and it was a delight. That fight was a huge delight. It was really cool. They destroyed a paladin unit. Team RWBY is hardcore. Yeah, and then it ends with Weiss trying to crack a joke, and people like boo her off. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. I guess she makes her plans fall apart because in the end, when they broke the glass mirage or whatever that was, and it just shattered and everything fell apart. That was something. That really was something. Going back to Weiss really quick, now that I think about it, she is so burdened when it comes with her family, but it seems like she's starting to let go when she's with her friends, and that's a great thing. That's a great thing because she is starting to let people into her life, and it's her teammates, and that's great. That's awesome, right? Weiss is growing from this. Yeah. And then the song ends with "Time to Die." See, that comes in and ruins it, you know? That comes in and ruins it for me. I'm not up for that. I don't think I'm up for that. So far, I don't wish death upon anybody, not even Roman. Even if he's Roman is nothing. Roman is cool. Roman is like the best bad guy there is. Just got this clean too. Oh, Roman. Meanwhile, where's Cinder? Where's Mercury? And where's Emerald? Where are they at? What are they doing? They're already inside Beacon. What's up with that? If you're gonna answer my questions, don't. I am thinking out loud to see if I can come up with an answer. Don't answer my questions. I don't want spoilers. This has been a really great run so far. I think I've been talking for a while. Let me see what time it is. Holy crap, 58. All right, that's it. Jesus, how does it get so long? 58 minutes. All right, so there was a bunch of things I noticed. Hold on. I can't. I don't know. I'm stressing out. I'm stressing out because I'm reaching my hourly limit. So I'm gonna end it here. If I remember something or if anything, I'll go ahead and post it in the next video. So I know there's a couple of things, but these two episodes they were great. To those of you who recommended that I watch episodes back to back because there was a silly cliffhanger in between, you're right. It was necessary for me to watch these episodes, and because of that, 59 minutes. Because of that, I'm now here stressed for time. So thanks, but thank you. That's it. Thank you so much for watching these episodes with me and for joining me for another episode of Watch Along. The story is thickening and at the same time developing at a very nice pace. Nothing feels rushed, nothing feels forced, everything is flowing smoothly. And it was great. So thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, my name is CharFox, and thank you for watching another watch along with me. Take care. Oh, wait. Somebody wanted me to do... Ha ha!